TapShort, Karishma.
Hi, yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I hope you all can see it.
Yes. Introduce it, please.
You can see the screen?
Yes, yes.
Perfect. So I'll start from here. So hello everyone. I hope you all are doing good. I'm Karishma. I'm based in Singapore. We both are based in Singapore. And here I would like to introduce you to a revolutionary product which can save your time, the most valuable thing which can save your time. TapShort, a news platform for the summaries where we are presenting the news summaries in 70 words, crisp 70 words, news summary platform. In my team, I have Anshu with me, who has deep tech and product knowledge. He's currently working with Facebook. And I have been with the banks for almost 10 years. I come with the finance and product and growth experience.
Hi.
So now I'll talk about the problem actually, which led to this TapShort. So reading news actually is a big challenge these days because the articles are too time consuming. The news articles are really long and time consuming. Or sometimes we just go through the headlines, which doesn't give us the complete details and the context. And our current news feed, some of us read through Twitter, Reddit, they are actually the bandit solutions because the news is so fragmented and you need to go and follow a lot of people, a lot of sources to get the news. So it lacks relevance. The solution is TapShort, which is actually a combination of the flexibility and the relevance provided by Google News, a news aggregator, and it provides you a summary like a tweet. So all at one place, you get the news summary. You can read the news summary as well as you can just swipe left and see the main news article, the long news article as well. So you save almost 10 times the time that you spend in reading the news article. You get the headlines plus a 70 words contextual summary, and you get relevance because the articles are handpicked and curated with machine learning personalization. This is how our app looks like. So you have the flexibility to select the category, any category you would want to read about: COVID, technology, business, or you can select multiple of them. And the news comes, you just need to swipe up like you do in a TikTok app, and you can share it with your friends. You can bookmark for reading later. You can search the news as per your preferences and choice. So for market validation, there is no direct competition in Singapore or in Singapore as such, where we are currently based. So Google News, Taotiao in China, and Smart News in Japan are the news aggregators, which are not providing the summaries. But yeah, we tried to pull in their details. They have around 1 billion plus installs for Google News with 4 billion plus revenue. Taotiao has around 260 million monthly active users with around 5 billion revenue. Similarly, Smart News, 20 million plus monthly active users with around 100 million plus revenue. And also the market size. So as per the latest reports, around 2 billion plus news readers, monthly news readers are on the mobile. So we actually target them. All the people, who are reading the news through the mobile, they are all our addressable market. If I talk about competitive advantages, so we are first to the market in providing the news summaries. There's a faster reading experience, almost 10 times the time you save. Very easy to use, just swipe up and keep reading, and you get incentives when you read. So you earn while you read. We have recently launched our app a week back. So we have set few milestones for our company. In the first quarter, we have launched our Android app. We are yet to go on the Apple Play Store, which will happen in another few days. The website is live, the company registration. Then as we move forward, by Q2, we target almost 10,000 active users. And then by Q4, similarly, we plan to reach 200K monthly active users and start expanding to Southeast Asia market. Then quarter 3 would be 1 million plus monthly active users, where we also plan to to automate, this whole database where we don't need to do it manually. We are preparing a database so it can all do the summaries automatically. Yeah, so it's a big opportunity, and so these are the details. If you would like to find us more about us, we will be pleased. We would be happy to contact you, to talk to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for great pitch. Any questions, guys?
Hi, Karishma. It's Angelo here.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Oh, thanks. Sorry. Yeah, I would like to understand a little bit more about the business model. If you can tell us, how do you plan to monetize?
Yeah, so we plan to monetize. So right now, since we have started, so if you see the milestone slide, we plan that we reach the almost 1 million monthly active users by Q3 next year. And there we would launch our ads platform. So there will be two types of revenue generation streams. First will be the ad platform, and the second one will be the subscription, where actually the next step to TapShort comes that, if suppose you are reading anything on the web and you just get a Chrome plugin, you just click on it and you get the summary out of everything that you read. You need not read be TechCrunch or any article, Bloomberg or anything. You need not read that. You just click on the summary Chrome plugin and you get the summary right away. So that is what will be actually the second stream. That will be a premium service. Right now, reading news is free to everyone. That is going to be the second service, which is going to get information stream other than the ads platform.
So ad revenue and subscription, these are the two things we are focusing on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
Hi, I have a... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Here. Just want to ask you, I think, although you mentioned that you are not in competition with anyone, any big one, but it sounds to me that you are in competition with InShorts, right? In some extent, yeah.
Actually, InShort is actually an inspiration. The idea and everything we really like, that is actually which helped us. It's an inspiration model. So I was talking about the direct competition in Singapore where we are based, but yeah, in India, there is a company called InShorts, which actually is doing a similar thing, that it is creating news summary in different languages. So the first step that we are going to do is news summary, but we are not going to stop ourselves here. The next and the bigger part that comes is the name. You tap on any article on the web page and you get the summary with just a Chrome plugin. So it will be open to any articles that you see on the web page.
So let me understand it a little bit more. So any article I open up, right, according to my own choice, and then I sort of click on a little button provided by your company, and I can get a summary. Is that right?
Yes, exactly. But it's not right there in the path. It's down the path. We are starting with the news summaries. We'll eventually get into summarizing everything. It's a summary platform we're trying to build, and so that we can monetize via ads later.
And I presume that you have launched your product just a couple of weeks ago or a few days ago, right? So you have a long way to go.
Yes. Yes. Fortunately we started with the MVP via social platforms, and we were lucky enough to get, with mouth of words, we are having 800 plus subscribers to our platform. Now we recently launched app because of the limitation of the social media platforms, and we anticipate we'll have a good results and good growth installs in the coming months.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I have one question. Thank you, Karishma, for the presentation. So in terms of, let's say, the users, like, could you tell us a bit more in terms of the segmentation, like which ones are your primary user, and how are you like, say, developing like marketing campaigns to get their attention?
Okay, so we are actually targeting, we did a user research study, and we targeted anyone above 15 years are generally interested into news, and the executives who are generally in the working class are more into that. So from 15 to 60, 15 years to 60 years are the user base segments in general we are targeting. Now this is a broad spectrum. Now if you're working class, you must be interested in the business news. That's a relevance for you. You must be, since you're into funding, you must be interested in the funding news around the world, or news from TechCrunch, all such news. If a person is a school teacher, he would be interested in a physics news, or a biological news, or a chemistry news, like that. So we'll tap into each of those segments. We collect data from the user usage. If you tap on a news, if you read a summary, we get to know, okay, this person is interested in technical news, we start throwing you news towards that. So it's a relevant based news. News relevance will be there and it will be attached to the customer segment audience. Yeah.
Thank you.
Tomasz, any questions else?
Guys, there's some significant risks for you in the redistribution of negative news and a significant amount of liability. And Singapore is a country known for its defamation rules. Where's your HQ going to be?
Yes. So for that, actually, you're absolutely right. That's a really good question. Actually, we already, before ideating it, we got the idea in September, and before actually working on this, we started to actually phase it out in few steps. We first went to the Singapore Publishing House here, which is the biggest news publisher here, and we asked them for the permission. So we got all those terms and we comply with that. We don't use their proprietary information, we don't use their images, we don't use their headlines, and we follow all the instructions shared by them with us. And that's why we comply with their standards. And the moment we start monetizing it, we again need to inform them, and again, next contract will be signed up. So that's how we are progressing it.
Yeah, it doesn't mitigate your risk. You might want to look at Switzerland as a priority.